Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. To the Akwat that are listening, learning, and being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you all. We're going to start here at Exodus 17 and 16. I'm going to read the NIV because it says this. Not this, but that. Anyway, he said, because hands were lifted up against the throne of the Lord will be at war against the Amalekites from generation to generation. Okay? And somebody over there, right, with the Polish last name, hiding it and trying to adopt the name of Yahweh, Netanyahu, right? Because it ain't no Yahoo. Trying to hide your true identity. Anyway, from generation to generation. Let's see, from one generation to the next. Okay, so what's going on right now? Well, he's sending who? He's sending Hezbollah, right? The Most High is sending Hezbollah. The Most High is fighting a proxy war, right? Didn't he just say from generation to generation he's going to have a war with the Amalekites? Well, the Most High is fighting a proxy war. So anyway, we're going to let Scott Ritter talk. It's called Dialogue Works, 6 hours ago, so it's fresh off the press. Full-scale war with Hezbollah could spell Amalek's doom, so take it away.
Biden administration was talking about that they're going to support Netanyahu if they want to attack Hezbollah. Then they said that they're not going to be there helping them. Right now they're talking about that Netanyahu is going to attack Hezbollah in the coming weeks. And what's your understanding on the Biden's policy in Gaza right now, considering what's going on with him in this 2024 presidential election?
Well, Biden's hamstrung. On the one hand, he recognizes that the United States is paying a horrific price for supporting Israel, that we're losing credibility around the world, nations, especially at a time, again, to bring in BRICS, when...
And that's the least of the flock drawing him out. I'm going to close with that.
BRICS is challenging the hegemony, American hegemony, with a multilateral model and challenging the United States in the developing South to say we're the better model, don't go with the United States. This is critical because the United States is trying to mount a challenge to China in the Pacific, the ASEAN members. When they look at the United States, they're looking at a nation that has no credibility anymore, that's lost, that doesn't stand for anything. And increasingly, the BRICS model is looking like the better option. This is devastating for American foreign policy. But on the other hand, the extent to which the pro-Israeli lobby controls politics in America today is manifest. And so Biden can't afford to walk away from Israel or to be seen as opposing Israel. Look at the debate. I mean, basically, Donald Trump said that, I'll enable Israel to kill more Palestinians when I'm president. Implying that somehow Biden is holding Israel back from committing genocide. Neither one of those postures is going to do America well on the international stage, but domestically, that's what counts right now. And it's Biden's great vulnerability that he is being perceived by the pro-Israeli lobby and the voters in America that are responsive to that lobby as being soft on terrorism, soft on Hamas, soft on Hezbollah. But Biden knows one thing, at least his administration knows one thing, that if Israel goes into a full-scale war with Hezbollah, Israel is probably going to be destroyed, that it's the end of Israel. Israel can't survive that fight. Hezbollah has the ability to blanket Israel with accurate long-range missiles from head to toe, from left to right, that Israel can't shoot down. Moreover, if Israel aggressively strikes Lebanon in an effort to knock Hezbollah out of the fight, Iran will join the fight. And again, Israel's not ready to deal with that. That this becomes a war of existential survival for Israel, immediate existential survival. I mean, Israel's already in an existential struggle in the long term because Israel's become an unsustainable concept of a nation. It just can't function viably over time now because of what it's done and how it's positioned in the world. But if they invade Hezbollah, or they attack Hezbollah, invade Lebanon, this will accelerate the process of Israel's demise. And the Biden administration knows that. So they're doing their best to try and convince Israel not to attack. But here's the problem. This isn't about Israel. This is about Netanyahu. This is Netanyahu's personal ambition. This is Netanyahu insisting that his legacy not be one of a failed leader, but of a successful leader, a leader who stood up for the security of Israel, not a leader that that betrayed the security of Israel. Without a war against Hezbollah, Netanyahu will find it difficult to remain in power.
We're going to stop it right there. So what's the Most High doing? Okay. Well, he's hardening Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh's heart is his mind. So he's under supreme mind control. Let's get that. Let's get Proverbs 1:1, and we see that the Most High is controlling the situation. Here in the King James, we have the king's heart, Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay? Your heart is your mind. Okay? We read the Good News translation. There we have mind. Here we have control. And here we have supreme, not ultra. Okay? MK, as they spell it in Germany, where it came out of. Supreme, not ultra. All right? The Lord controls the mind of a king. Who's a king? King Bibi. Don't they call him King Bibi? As easily as he directs the course of a stream. All right? God, this is a famous phrase in the Bible. God, what? Hardened his spirit, right? And made his heart obstinate. Right here we want Pharaoh, P-H-A. God hardened Pharaoh, P-H-A-R-O-A-H. Pharaoh. Pharaohs. Where's that at in the scripture? Should it just come up? Or do I need a capital G? Didn't change anything, did it? The finger of God, but Pharaoh's heart was. Who is Pharaoh? King of Egypt. Who's Pharaoh in Palestina? Right? Or let's say the land of Israel. Who's the Pharaoh? Who's the king in the land of Egypt? Okay. Let's see. Let's just go here. What if I type this in? King Bibi. Look at this. King Bibi. Who's King Bibi? Who shows up? Images of King Bibi. See? He's the king. King Bibi. Look at the golden image of King Bibi. He's an idol. Israeli idol. Not American idol. Israeli idol. King Bibi. So there you have it. All right. Yeah. Most High is warring with Amalek, right? And what is Amalek doing? He's causing a ruckus and drawing everybody into this war. Least of the flock. Jeremiah, I know that. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Jeremiah 49 and 20, therefore hear the counsel of the word that, Salah, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Scott Ritter just said that America will be forced into this war to fight for King Bibi, who's just trying to stay out of prison. All right. So go back and watch the rest of this if you're interested. This guy is always on point. But of course, it's just his opinion. There's some other opinions out there. You take them all together and form a logical conclusion to whatever it is that is in question. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and sisters, shalom.